Yeah, this is called gangrene. So after the surgery, because of the diabetic, the surgery remove one of the toe. Okay, so after removal one of the toe, the wounds are getting even more round of infection, and it get more and more serious. So you can see after the patch, okay, only the next few days, I think in the next 3 days, you can start to see the wound starting to close up already. Okay, so these pictures are the entire durations is only about 5 months time. Okay, so normally for diabetic patients, right, we go back to the same principle. If you are 50 years old, take 5 months, 60 years old, you take 6 months. So on average, even you just go for average or 3 months, diabetic patient will have difficulty in wound closure. They will be able to see result already. Okay, gangrene. So especially for people who have who was asked to go for amputation, start with LifeWave products. Okay, there are no any better products than LifeWave when it comes to wound healing. Okay, crazy, right? Huh? Is it very crazy? But now there are more and more cases like this, because of our diet. We take care of our diet. Yesterday I was in one of the coffee shop. I look at the uncle. Oh my God, the whole leg, you can start to see the blood is coming out. It's because of the diabetic, so the wound cannot close. Still want to drink tea, those very sweet tea, right? Okay, and not siew dai, just a normal tea. Wow, I tell you, nowadays, the people is like their desire for their tongue, already overpowered their logic already. Okay. So this is also one of the cases that one of the members shared with me. You see, scary or not? Is it very scary? Okay, this is I'm very sure when you have cases like this, the doctors is going to tell you that the tissue is already dead, and there is no way for you to recover already. But please be mindful, and it might go to the amputation. Okay. Whatever the doctor say, it doesn't stop you from patching. Okay, just continue to patch. I don't care starting to patch. And this is only about how? From November, it's about 2 months. 2 months later, can you start to see the differences? Okay, those dark colors, okay, the wounds are already stopped deteriorating. And then you can start to see the pinkish color start to come back already. You start to see some red color, yellow color. Isn't that fantastic? Do you think that if you are someone, friends, who look at this photo, you are essentially saving their life, Because even after they amputate, right, do you think that the problem stopped there? No, the problem will get even more serious because of the infection, because you are diabetic, your wound cannot close, and you will get more and more complicated. And then you get more medication that damage your kidney, damage your liver. At the end, today we have one member came to my office, and he shared with us before during the presentation, his daughter-in-law, okay, was already stage 4 cancer and now able to recover. So he was very happy, and he shared about the amputation. He said he has a friend amputate the first time, but when he go for amputation the second time, passed away already. Most likely it's because of infection. So this is why for those of your friends who you heard about that they have issue to recover the wounds, even the very serious one, okay, those like if you see some is already seeing the bone already. Okay, the best product is LifeWave, because the reason that your body start to have inflamed and your muscle starting to rot away is because those tissue are not getting sufficient nourishment. This is the most important reason. When your body start to repair the blood vessel, starting able to deliver the nutrients, right? We are very sure you are going to see result in wound. Much more than pain. You know why? Because if you have knee pain, you don't have an open wound. So it is not the immediate, it will not receive the immediate attention of our body. However, if you are someone who have diabetics and you have diabetic wound, the body will detect that the first priority in our line of defense is our skin. So we have to ensure that we can close the wound first before we heal any other organ. Okay, so supposedly your body had to heal your organs before you heal your arthritis or your pain. This is why you have the pain. After you use a LifeWay product, you don't see results so fast. You're going to see result in other dimension. Like for example, you have my hair, how come getting darker? How come my energy getting better? You will see result in other dimension. Although you don't want to, this is not for us to decide. Is the mastermind in our body. Okay. However, when you have wound, you have an open wound. Because your open wound, if it is not addressed immediately, it definitely subjected to more problems such as a second round infection. So our body is very, very intelligent. The stem cell will go to the wound to close out the wound first. This is why when you have wound issue, it always close out the wound, guarantee. So you will see result like 3 days starting to have a wound closure. We have a customer who was a model because of over practicing, and there is a tendonitis on the calf muscle. The entire calf muscle was rotten away. Okay. And he has to go to doctors every now and then. And one day, after 4 days of patching, the doctor say, hey, today is very different. I can see a slice of muscle starting to grow back already. Just 4 days. Why? Because wound is the first priority of our body. If you understand the concept of the 555. So the idea is your body will always go through the line of defense. It will first go to the wound because our open wound is the most serious problems. And then you go to internal organ, vital organ, then you go to all kind of inflammatory pain. Okay, this is how wonderful, Oh, yo, it's crazy. It's crazy, right? Do you think it's amazing or not? One patch is able to save someone leg. We are not saying we are not saying heal you to get younger. We're basically saving one limb at a time, just because of a patch.